Describe your perfect man or why he should have you.
Oh, it's starting with me.
Mm.
Perfect man, ideally 6'2", got a bit of weight to him, not too skinny, funny, humble, loyal, attentive, ambitious, and he should want me because I would reciprocate the same energy.
For me, the perfect man would be just taller than me, supportive, ambitious, loyal, knows what he wants in life, takes care of the family, the home. And yeah, he should want me because I have a really big heart.
Thorny, I think, in tune with himself, i.e. spiritually. I'm not really bothered about his height, to be honest. He needs to be more than average downstairs and also know how to use it, and completely obsessed with me and ambitious.
I just wonder when someone's going to mention sex, because women always going like, sex is not important in their perfect
I mentioned
man.
the willy size.
You're the only one that did.
Because that matters.
Yeah. Nobody mentioned money. Nobody mentioned a job. And she's the only one that mentioned downstairs.
And I said ambitious as well. So if he's ambitious, he's got P.
Yeah, but he can be a bin man and want to become a bin man
No.
driver.
He's got to have real ambition.
But that's what I mean. When women say ambition, it could be a road sweeper and then his ambition is to drive the truck.
Yeah, I hear that. No. Ambition to be, have businesses that are successful and, become a millionaire, if not billionaire.
I feel like ambition is ambition. Obviously, in a perfect world, he'd be a good earner, but he needs to enjoy what he does for a living. There's no good someone being rich and is miserable, or is rich and does something they don't want to do just for the sake of making money.
Would you be okay with a guy that's an artist but makes £10 an hour?
And he's happy with it.
Yeah, and he's a really good artist.
No, that's why I said you'd have to make a decent wage. Me personally, if I feel like salaries is just an important factor, you both have to be earning, you both have to be bringing something in.
Mm-hmm. Would you date someone that makes less than you?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I don't mind if it's less as long as it's not like I'm carrying them. Mm-hmm. If they're still able to be a financial support but earn less, doesn't bother me.
How much less could he make than you? 30%, 20%, 50%?
I mean, it depends on what caliber. Again, as long as it's not going to financially be...
you know what you make. I mean, I'm not going to ask you to say that, but like what percent less? So 20% less than you, 10%?
Yeah, well, based on my salary, then yeah, I'd say no more than 20% less.
Okay, what about you?
Like for me, it's very important for like my man to take care of the household, like the bills, electricity, all of that. So I would prefer if he made more than me.
Okay. Do you have a cookbook of like recipes that you've made yourself?
No.
Okay. So why would he pay 100% of the bills if you don't have,
No, I didn't say 100% of the bills, just mostly takes care of the bills.
Okay. So what percent?
Of the bills?
Yeah.
Like 60, 70% of it.
70%. Okay.
Obviously, I'm an artist, so I aspire to big things. Like I want to be a multi-millionaire. So I don't expect my guy to earn that type of money. Mm-hmm. But as long as he's really, really trying and he's got his shit together, then it's fine.
You want to be a multi-millionaire? Yeah. How old are you?
38.
When do you expect to be a multi-millionaire?
In the next 2 years.
In the next 2 years. Yeah. How are you going to do that?
Through my music, creativity. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do an album, so I just,
Are you?
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I just wanted to know how to, if you're going to do it, I was like, I'll do the same if you have a plan.
Okay, but what you do is different to what I do. So what would your album be? What would it consist of?
I was going to follow your plan. You're going to be multi-millionaire.
Okay, no, don't follow my plan. Just do what you want to do, boo.
Okay. Auntie, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, poor man with ambition or rich man with none?
It's a good question.
For me, it's a rich man with none. Because if he's rich, we can be doing other things, like going on holiday, creating things.
Well, that will run out if he's got no ambition to make more money.
Not really, because he's rich. You can't take that away from him.
You can,
he's got it from his family. He's rich.
That's what Pearl's thinking now.
It don't change, innit? He's either rich forever or poor forever. That's how it works. So yeah, rich.
No, because it's old money. It can run out. If you spend frivolously and just start doing madness, it's going to run out. I'd rather a poor man with ambition, because at least I know he's going to get somewhere because he's ambitious. If you're rich with no ambition, you're just going to spunk it and you don't aspire to do anything.
Some people have wealth, generational wealth, that will never run out.
Depends how rich we're talking. If it's like really rich, like generational wealth, then I don't see.
You'd be surprised. A lot of like I come from an area where like there's a lot of wealthy people, and you'd be surprised how quick they can blow their kids can 100%. Blow the money. You'd be surprised.
But it's like when we get asked a question, is it body, money? You can't change it. It's just something that's always the same.
But if he's rich with no ambition...
He's rich. It don't matter. He's just rich.
So as long as he's got
the no ambition, I'm with you.
So he's got money and he just doesn't want to do anything.
I think she thinks, because we've done question. Have you seen his show before?
No, I'm talking about, I've been with King, so...
because King on his show, he says it doesn't switch, because like that, he has a different question, and it doesn't switch, but I think she's saying it could switch later. You just have to pick one on the starting point.
Because I find that, you find that with women, they always want somebody who's made it, and I think with men, the women want to say that they've made their money before they meet a man, or they want somebody that's made, and I think the most successful relationships, poor men with ambition, where they build together.
Because you've both grafted together. You come from nothing and got something.
And I think if you look at most of the rich couples out there, the rich men out there, they've built with their woman from nothing.
The ones that have it as well, if you meet someone who's already got it, you're replaceable at this point.
Yeah.
Because he's got access to however much, because that's what he's used to. When you've built with someone, they're going to have more value for you because you was there from the beginning and grafted with them. Not to say that they still won't do so, they still won't leave, but they'll have more value for you, I think.
Look at the under 50s out there that are rich, and look at the ones that have made it together, that are in couples, that have built it from nothing and now get in there, and you see the difference. That's why I asked the question. Because a lot of women, they want to either get their own, like you want to be a millionaire in 2 years. Have you got a man now? Sorry.
No, I'm single.
Right, so when you're a millionaire, then you're going to get a man. Are you going to get a man before?
No, I'm not waiting for that. Like, I'm focusing on my career. I've been married. I was in a relationship for 15 years. I've got children. So now I need to just focus on myself and put all my energy into that. Whatever comes to me, comes to me. But I'm not going to be with a man because of his money or whatever. I'm going to get my own. Do you know what I mean? And I would love to share it with him. Also, I always say that even if I'm a millionaire, I'll give him his money. He still has to pay for the meals and stuff when we go out, just because I like that feeling. The chivalry.
Emasculating.
Can I ask a question?
What is it? What'd you say? Emasculating?
Yeah.
Demasculating.
Or demasculating.
No, what do you mean?
If you're giving a man money to pay for your meal.
That's not demasculating him. How is that?
Ask a man.
Well, if he's got the money and he wants to pay for it, fine. If he ain't got it, then I'll give it to you, boo. We can pretend. Like, who cares? Money shmoney.
I want to know what Blessings thought, because he might give a different...
Nah, that's just crazy. Sorry. If you're gonna give a guy money for him to pay, like, yeah.
But if I'm a millionaire and you're on a standard wage, I'm paying for everything. That just makes sense. So instead of when we go to a restaurant and I'm pulling out my credit card, you're going to pull out the credit card. It don't matter where the money's coming from.
No, but it doesn't feel like a man, though.
Yeah, he's not getting it up.
Well, I don't know. It's just like when you're in the media and entertainment, money's different. You can have a hit and you're going to get millions of pounds. We're not doing a normal 9 to 5. It's different. It's a different reality.
As a guy, just as a man, I'd rather take you to McDonald's and pay.
No, we're not going to McDonald's. No, that's called ego and pride.
Yeah,
that's not sense.
And men have a lot of that.
I know, but babe, you know, when you're actually dating a millionairess, it'll be a different vibe and a different language that you're speaking.
Most guys don't last doing that.
We'll see. I'll be back here in 2 years and we'll have a conversation.
You need to find a millionaire.
Pal, I have to go, boo, because I'm going to miss my train. I'm really sorry.
Would you guys go down in lifestyle for a family? So, say no nails, no hair, very little makeup budget, but you get a man. For a lifetime, loyal, he's everything you want, but you have to go down in lifestyle. You maybe get, you pick the amount they get a month for recreational Auntie's better with the budgeting.
For occasional or for them? For the whole household or just for them?
For them. Like they get to spend on themselves. Everything else is the kids or the family.
£500 a month.
£500 a month.
So
That's a lot.
To be with a perfect man.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, and maybe not perfect. No man's perfect, but
But he
close.
does everything that I need him to do.
Mm.
Yeah, but
essentially.
you live in where do they live? Auntie, I think Auntie's going to give the better picture. Where do they live?
They live in Canning Town in a tower block.
I mean, I've come from a tower block, so I don't really.
So cute.
Yeah. So you go from say like a big house in like Primrose Hill on your own to go into a tower block in Canning Town with your perfect man and your perfect family. But in order to do that, don't forget you're building with him. But in order to do that, you're not allowed to no nails, no makeup because you can't afford it just yet.
How often can they go out with the girls?
Who mentioned going out with girls?
No, how often can they go out? I mean, it could be just like a dinner or like whatever. With
Now they
their
can't
friends.
afford dinner. You
Can't
invite
afford-
the girls in for a night in
Oh, a night. And
Yeah.
how often can they do that?
once a month.
Once a month.
Yeah.
So it's either that or I'm just on my own basis.
Or you go out with him. Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest,
But he's your perfect man. Perfect. Like you got 2 kids.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'll be comfortable. Like it's not the kids are paid for. It's just,
You're the only thing they can't afford is your upkeep.
I'd rather the family, to be
Okay.
honest.
Family.
Yeah.
wait, so I can't get my hair done, nails done. I'm just would say what makeup, nothing.
Nothing like that.
For how long is that? Like
For
forever?
as long as it takes
Yeah,
for him
let's
to get
say
out
till
of there.
the kids are let's
15.
say 10.
Oh,
10.
right. I'll say 15.
Okay, I'll compromise 13. 13
And there's
years.
no like
You get to go
divorce in
out-
sight. Like this is my perfect match.
This is I mean,
For your
you're
forever man.
You're still gonna fight, but you're still, human. You'll fight, now and then. But overall, a good man. But yeah, for 13 years, you can't really go out. Your friends can only come to you. That's really it.
I mean, I already have my perfect man, so I don't mind. I don't necessarily need to do all the hair, nails, makeup because he's already there. So I guess I would take the family and the man. Yeah.
Yeah, family all
Yeah.
day.
How much do you wear makeup for? Do you wear makeup for yourself? Do you do all of it for yourself? Or do you do it to look attractive to men?
No, I don't do it to attract men or anything. I do it for myself because I do love hair and makeup and I do love getting my nails done. I'm just used to doing that.
Wait, but didn't you
but-
just say?
Yeah,
That's
I
not-
know,
that's not-
I know,
That's
but
not entirely
it's
true
just
because
more-
no one would go into a club with no makeup on and your bald head, cane rose. No one's going to do it. When you go out,
Yeah.
you dress yourself up to attract the opposite sex. You do it to feel good too.
Mm-hmm.
However, you do it for the opposing person. So if I've already got my man, if he accepts me with no wig, no makeup, lashes, nails, then I'm good. To be fair,
Yeah, exactly. That's
You
basically what I
didn't
was
see me
saying.
go out with no makeup and my hair back and stuff like that. I've done it. I've done it. And I've just done it because I want to go out and listen to music. I don't care about being attractive to no one because I don't care. I just want to drink and just to enjoy music. So I've done it. But then again, I don't wear makeup. Or get my nails done. Or do you know what? Somebody needs to give me a makeover. I want one of them big old wigs. I want to get eyelashes. I want to see how different I look. I want makeup. I want to get the nails done. What do you think, Pearl? Give me an on makeover.
An anti makeover.
Yeah. And yeah, anti makeover.
Anti makeover. I think we could do that when
Yeah.
when Melanie King comes to town. She
Yeah.
could just style both of us. Or
Yeah.
something.